Hello everyone, this is Asia Grigorian, your English teacher, and I am super excited that we will have our first online lesson together. So, I miss you all very much, but I hope you are staying safe at home with your families. I hope you are washing your hands like we learned in class. A, B, C, D, or happy birthday to you. Do you remember that? I hope you're washing for 20 seconds and that you are not touching your face. Remember, no touching your mouth, your nose, or your eyes. Don't touch, please. So, today, our objective, our goal is that we will learn language appropriate to texting. This means we will learn language about texting, the language that we use when we text. First, what is texting? Question number 1. What is texting? I want you to grab your journals and your pencils and write down texting at the top and then question number 1. What is texting? You will write your answer and you will put me on pause. So pause the video, write your answer, and then you will press play. Okay? Are we ready? So I will say my answer that I have here. Texting or text messaging is the act of writing and sending electronic messages. Say it with me, class. Texting or text messaging is the act of writing and sending electronic messages. Okay, class, here I have act. This is an action, something that we do, like the verbs that we learned. So here are our actions. We write. You're writing a message on this keyboard, and then you are sending this message from your cell phone to another cell phone. So texting is the act of writing your text message and sending it to another phone. So that message goes electronically, not by mail, electronically from one phone to another phone. Okay, class? So now it is time for question number 2. Please write question number 2. What do you use when you text? What do you use when you text? So your answer should start with I use. What do you use? Press pause, and when you are ready, come back to the video. Okay, class. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, bum. I will say my answers. Here is an example of a text message that I sent to my sister. Her name is Anna. I said, "Hi, sister," and I waved. "How are you doing today?" She said, "Hi, sister," with a smiley face. "I am doing good. How are you doing?" I said, "I'm doing okay. I feel a little sad about the coronavirus, but I hope it will go away soon because I miss my students." Sad face, crying face. So, this is an example of my text messages to my sister. When I text, I use my cell phone. I use my cell phone when I text. Number 2, I use a keyboard when I text. Say it with me. I use a keyboard when I text. Here is the keyboard. And finally, number 3, I use emojis when I text. Say it with me. 1, 2, 3. I use emojis when I text. Here are some of my favorite emojis. I like the smiling one. My sister used that one. I like the super mega happy one. And I like the love one. This one's super cute. So, what do you use? Which emojis do you use? Here are more examples of emojis. Which emoji means angry? Do we remember the emoji that means angry or mad or furious? These are all the same meanings. Angry, mad, furious. Which emoji? That's right, it's this one. See if you could draw a picture of the emoji over here. This means angry. Which emoji means sad or unhappy? Draw your picture in your journal. Are you ready? Sad, super, super sad. I think this person is crying, right? This person is super sad. Which emoji means love? When you love someone, what is this called? What do we use? That's right, we use a heart for love. When you use this emoji on your phone, there are many different colors of this heart. Sometimes it's red, other times it's orange or blue. On Remind, the app that we use, it is blue. Which emoji means happy or excited? Is it number 1 or number 2? 1 or 2? That's right, class. It is number 1. Look at how happy this emoji is. And lastly, which emoji means good idea or good job or I agree with you? What does this mean? That's right, it means thumbs up. Good job. Good idea. What if I say bad job, bad idea? What do I use? That's right, thumbs down, class. Good job. Okay, class, now we will move on to question number 3. What are acronyms? Please take out your journal and your pencil and write down the question, what are acronyms? If you don't know the answer, that's okay. We will answer it together in the next slide. So just write down the question, what are acronyms? Pause the video, write down the question, and then press play when you are ready. Are we ready? Okay, here we go. What are acronyms? Well, acronyms are shortened words or phrases. Notice the word short here. When you use an acronym, you take some words and you make it shorter. You shorten it. So, we make acronyms with the first letter of words. So you take the first letter of each word and you put it together to make a short acronym. For example, we have 2 words here. Thank you. This is very, very long, but when people use acronyms, usually when we text acronyms, people are very lazy. They don't want to write this whole thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 letters. Too long. So they make it shorter because people are lazy and they want to text super fast and easy. So what they do, is they take the first letter. Remember, we take the first letter in thank. Class, what is the first letter in thank? That's right, it is T. What is the first letter in you? That's right, it is Y. So you put the T and the Y together and you get the acronym TY. TY means thank you. TY. Another example, you're welcome is very, very long, but people are lazy, remember? So they want to make it shorter. So what is the first letter in your? That's right, it is Y. So you take the Y and the W and you get YW. You're welcome. This acronym is super, super short. Good job, class. Let's see more examples. These are my friends. This right here is Mr. Koala, and this is Mrs. Kitty. They love to text. Look at them texting. So we have this sentence here. The koala and the cat use texting acronyms too. Say this with me, class. Let's practice pronouncing this word. Acronyms. Acronyms. Can you say this sentence with me on the count of 3? 1, 2, 3. The koala and the cat use texting acronyms too. For example, Mr. Koala here sends a message to Mrs. Kitty. He writes TY. What does TY mean, class? Do you remember? That's right, it means thank you. And then Mrs. Kitty writes back YW. Do you remember what YW means? That's right, it means you're welcome. Good job, class. Now we will move on to more examples. This is a conversation, a text conversation that I have with my friend Maria. I write, hey. Maria writes, hi. I write, WYD. She writes, going shopping RN. I write, okay, have fun. She writes, TY. Class, how many acronyms are there? Look at all of these messages. How many short acronyms do you see? How many? Do you think you know? Let's check. That's right, there are only 3 acronyms here. Let's go over them. In the beginning, Maria and I say hi to each other, and then I ask her, WYD. WYD means, what are you doing? Remember, when we text, we are lazy and we want to send fast messages. So we take the W, the first letter in what, and we put it here. We take the first letter in Y, and we put it here. And we take the first letter in doing, D, and we put it here to form WYD. What are you doing? Remember, class, you write this as a text message. Do you say, hi, teacher, WYD? Do you say that to your teacher? No, no, no. Remember, acronyms are for texting. When you speak, you say, hi, teacher, what are you doing? But when you text your friends, you can say, hey, WYD. What are you doing? Maria says going shopping RN. What does RN mean? Right now. You take the first letter in R and write, which is R, and you put it here, and the first letter in now, which is N, and you put it here to form RN, right now. So Maria is saying she's going shopping right now. She's probably in the car driving, so maybe she doesn't want to text. So I say, okay, have fun. And Maria writes TY. What does TY mean again, class? This is what Mr. Koala wrote to Mrs. Kitty. Do we remember? That's right. TY equals thank you. TY means thank you. Remember, the first letter in thank is T right here, and the first letter in U is Y. TY. Good job, class. Let's try another one. This is David. David is my little brother. I sent a text message to David. Hello. He writes, Hi. I write, Where is the TV remote? He writes, IDK. So I write, Come home ASAP. We need to find it. He writes, Fine. So, class, this is how our conversations usually sound like, very, very short, and Asia gets mad. So, how many acronyms are there? Can you guess how many acronyms we have here? How many texting acronyms there are? Ready? That's right, class, only 2. So, when I write to David, hello, and he writes hi, I ask him, David, where is the TV remote? This is the TV remote. David says IDK to the TV remote. IDK means I don't know. I don't, the first letter is D, and no, the first letter is K. He writes, I don't know where the TV remote is, and I get mad, like the angry red emoji, and I say, Come home ASAP. We need to find it. ASAP means as soon as possible. That means come home right now. We need to find it. So A as S soon, A as P possible. And he gets sad and writes, Fine, I guess I will come home. Okay, class, last one. This is Sabrina. Sabrina is my best friend. I write, Hi, Sabrina. She writes, Hey, Asya. I write, Do you want to grab breakfast together? She writes, LOL, it's 5 p.m. I write, OMG, no way. I slept in all day long. And she writes, haha. Okay, class, how many acronyms are there? In all of these messages, how many texting acronyms do we have? Remember, acronyms are shortened words or phrases. So how many short words do we have here? Ready? That's right, we only have 2. Let's go over them. So after Sabrina and I say hi, I ask her, do you want to grab breakfast together? In English, to grab breakfast Or to grab food with somebody means you go to a restaurant together to eat breakfast in this case. So I asked her, do you want to grab breakfast together? Meaning, do you want to go eat breakfast at a restaurant together? And she writes, LOL, it's 5 p.m. LOL means laugh out loud. L is for laugh, O is for out, and L is for loud. You take the first letter of each of these words to create the acronym LOL. Sabrina is saying LOL because when you write LOL, that means something is very, very funny. Sabrina thinks it is funny that I want to eat breakfast with her at 5 p.m. That's funny because 5 p.m. is not breakfast time, it is dinner time. And then Asya writes, OMG. OMG means oh my god. You take the first letter O and the first letter M and the first letter G to get OMG. Oh my god. You usually write OMG when you are shocked, when something is very, very shocking and you cannot believe it. OMG, I cannot believe it. No way. Asya is saying no way because I slept in all day long. She slept the whole day. And she wakes up at 5 p.m. to ask Sabrina to eat breakfast. And Sabrina writes, LOL, laugh out loud. This is very funny because 5 p.m. is dinner time, not breakfast time. And Asya says, OMG. Remember, OMG, you write. But when you say it out loud, you say, oh my God. You would never go to your teacher and say, OMG, teacher, because usually we write this. We don't say acronyms, we usually write them in messages. Good job, class. Okay, class. So now we will take a quick quiz, okay? Number 1, what does WYD mean? Is it A, what are you drawing? B, what are you doing? C, where are you doing? Or D, when are you doing? Pause the video and write down your answer right here, please. Ready? Press play and we will say the answer. It is B. What are you doing? Remember, I asked Maria, WYD, what are you doing? Okay, number 2, class. Good job. Number 2, we have, what does ASAP mean? What does ASAP mean? Is it A, as soon as possible? B, a super awesome pet? C, as soon as pronto? Or D, all super amazing people? Which one, class? Pause the video and write down your answer, please. Are we ready? The answer is A, as soon as possible. Remember when I got mad at my brother David, I said, come home ASAP, as soon as possible. I need you to help me find the remote. Number 3, what does IDK mean? Is it A, in dark night? B, I don't care? C, I don't know? Or D, I do karate? pause the video and write your answer, please. Thank you. Are we ready? It is C. I don't know. I don't know. IDK. Remember, we don't say IDK. We write and we text IDK, okay? The next one, number 4. What does LOL mean? Is it A, love out loud, B, loud out laugh, C, laugh out little, or D, laugh out loud? Pause. Ready? Laugh out loud. Good job, class. Number 5. What does OMG mean? Is it A, oh my grandma? Is it B, oh my God? Is it C, oh my grandson? Or is it D, oh my grandpa? Pause the video and write down your answers, please. Ready? The answer is B. Oh my God. Oh my God, I can't believe it. Number 6, the last question. What does RN mean? Is it A, right now, B, really nice, C, race now, or D, read now? Pause the video and write down your answers. Ready? It is A, right now. Good job, class. Excellent. So our last question of the day is, what did we learn today? You will grab your journal for the last time, I promise, and you will write down, what did we learn today? Write your answer, please. Pause and then press play after. Ready? Here is what I wrote down. Today, we learned about texting. Today, we learned about texting. We learned how to say some of these sentences. For example, we use our cell phones when we text. We use a keyboard when we text. We use emojis when we text. And the last one, we use abbreviations like IDK and LOL when we text. What did you learn? Did you also learn about these things? What do you use when you text? Maybe you don't use emojis, or do you? I love emojis. Will you use abbreviations when you text, like IDK and LOL? So, now that we are done, we will take a picture of our notes of all of your questions 1, 2, 3, and 4, and you will take a picture and go to homework number 1 on Google Classroom. You will add an attachment. It says add attachment, and then you will pick a photo. You will choose the photo from your gallery on your phone, and then you will click turn in. It's blue and it says turn in. Please turn in the picture of your questions. These are your notes from today, okay? Please turn this in. Here I have the instructions in Spanish for my lower level students. So what you will do es tomar una foto de sus respuestas. We have question 1, 2, 3, 4, and then vamos a hacer clic en homework 1 por Google Classroom, hacer clic en add attachment, haz clic en pick a photo, elige la foto y haz clic en turn in. Es azul, turn in. Okay, class? That's it. That's all. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please, please, please take care, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.